Building better creative professionals. That's our mission this year, and it starts with the boring stuff. We have a 50-50 agreement linked in our bio for you to get started. Make sure to make yourself a copy so you can actually edit the document. The intro is basic plug and play for you and your client. Seller and buyer, just fill those out. The first section is the purchase and sale of assets. You are going to write out everything that is being exchanged within this agreement. What the buyer is to receive what you, the seller, is selling. I put a simple table outline of what you could be offering, but feel free to make it bigger. If you need a bigger table or just delete it entirely, be very, very specific and detailed to what your offer is. The second section, we are talking about the money. 50% upfront, 50% on completion. The third bullet is important because we are given a window for payment. Another bullet to possibly add in this section is a late fee for payment not being received. Many contracts will take a percentage of the sale and start adding it to the overall price each day the payment is delayed. I've seen anywhere from 20% each day to 2.5% each day. The third section is closing. The closing date is when the seller has everything completed and delivers it over to the client. And then obviously, vice versa, the buyer is delivering the money for the price that is agreed upon within this contract. And it may be worth adding an additional point on closing because revisions can extend the closing date, so make sure you have an accurate window of when you can get this work done and delivered on time. And then also, keep communicating with your client. If you guys have to revise something within this agreement and sign a new contract, that is always an option. The fourth section is representation and warranties. In short, this outlines that you, the seller, are who you say you are, and you will deliver what you say you will deliver. This also includes that you are not in any legal trouble right now. And this also goes for the buyer. The fifth section, indemnification, is when one party agrees to pay for potential losses or damages caused by the other party. This template goes both ways. Both the seller and buyer are agreeing to this. For what we just lined out in our representation and warranties, if this deal goes sideways, we are agreeing to make it right for the following: losses, liabilities, costs, expenses, including reasonable attorney's fees. The sixth section, governing law, wherever you are located, being you, the seller. In my case, this agreement will be subject to the laws of the state of Texas, so change that to wherever you are. And then the seventh section, our last one, the entire agreement, the buyer and seller are signing off on this agreement. And then just some closing points. Be very, very specific in this contract. We don't want anything to be confusing. We want to make sure that we get this right. So don't be surprised if you and your client are going back and forth with this contract because you both want to be satisfied with the project going forward. So take your time, do the best that you can, and communicate with your client. They're not here to be against you, or you're not trying to do anything suspicious. Be as detailed and as forthcoming as possible in these agreements because we want this to be smooth sailing. Everyone gets paid, everyone gets those awesome edits and clips, and this is a great way to start being more professional in your business. So let me know what you think. I also linked Founders Council. We've done work with Sebastian over there. He's done a great job and really helped us out, and some other business dealings that we've done. So if you have any questions, you can also book a call with him. But let me know what you think in the comments. Hope you guys have a great one. We'll see you in the next one.